Hello everybody, welcome to my channel and also welcome to this course Object-Oriented Programming using Java. Myself Tanvir Rahman, and in this tutorial I am going to explain about polymorphism in Java. So polymorphism is one of the most important pillar of object-oriented programming. It is a concept by which we can perform a single action in different ways. So where the polymorphism in poly means many and morphs means forms. So polymorphism means many forms, and there are two types of polymorphism. The first one is compile time polymorphism or static polymorphism, and the second one is runtime polymorphism or dynamic polymorphism. And method overloading is an example of compile time polymorphism, and in another sense method overriding is an example of runtime polymorphism. So I'm going to explain these two type of polymorphism using Java codes. So in order to do that, let me reopen the project, which was car management system. So inside car class I can see that there is a function called accelerate. Accelerate, if I want to add a parameter there like double speed, so there inside of this accelerate function I want to write system.out.println. I want to write that I am accelerating with this speed. Okay, so then I want to create another method called accelerate, and then I am not giving any kind of parameter. So I want to write the same thing again, but with a different line of text. So I'm accelerating with let's say 0 speed. So there are two function or method, as you can see inside the car class. Both of them are accelerate, but their parameters are different. The one with no parameter and the other with a single parameter. So these two methods are called overloaded methods, and these example is called method overloading or function overloading, and this is also called compile time polymorphism. So let me quickly go to the program class, and there I want to create an object of car class which is already created, and then I want to create bmw.accelerate void. So what will happen if I run this? Then the system will print that I am accelerating with 0 speed. And now if I put a value there like 45.5, then if I run it, then it will run that I am accelerating with 45.5 speed. So this is how function overloading or method overloading works, and this is an example of compile time polymorphism. Now I am moving towards runtime polymorphism or dynamic polymorphism. Here in runtime polymorphism, as I stated earlier, that method overriding is an example of runtime polymorphism. So we need inheritance there. So we can see that public car extends vehicle, and there another class bike extends vehicle. So inside car class I want to write another method, and that is public void. I want to name it as ride, and inside this ride method I want to write system.out.println this car is riding. Not this car, a car is riding. Okay, and I want to create this ride method inside the vehicle class also. So a vehicle is riding, and I want to write the same method inside the bike class, in which says that a bike is riding. So as you can see that these ride method is overridden in car class as well as in bike class, as there is also a ride method inside the vehicle class, and car is extending vehicle, and inside car class there is another method called ride, which means that this method is an overridden method, and the base method is from this class and the child method is from this class. Now inside the program class, I want to show you how dynamic polymorphism works. So I want to create some object of vehicle v1 and vehicle v2. Now I want to initialize v1 with new car, so v1 becomes a new car, and I want to pass a name like BMW, and then v2 is equals to new bike, and as there is no constructor, so I don't need to pass anything. So now vehicle v1 is equals to new car and vehicle v2 is equals to new bike. So v1 becomes a car and v2 becomes a bike. Now if I call v1 dot ride, what will happen? And if I write v2 dot ride, what will happen? So if I call v1 dot ride, then if I run it, then you can see that a car is riding and then a bike is riding, but I am calling the ride function from the object of vehicle class. But as it is initialized to car and as it is initialized to bike, then v1 dot ride is calling the function from car class and v2 dot ride is calling the function from bike class. So this is how polymorphism works, and this is an example of dynamic polymorphism or runtime polymorphism. So this is all about polymorphism. Thank you for watching. This is Tanvir Rahman signing out.